Marriage mindset. We often talk about marriage along the way, and here's some things that I think will be helpful to having a marriage mindset. I want to talk about tonight, I want a great marriage. I want a great relationship. And now all of us want that. We want great marriages and great relationships. But they don't necessarily come easy. You have to do some things to encourage it along the way. I want to talk about 4 C's just for a few moments. I want a great marriage. I want a great relationship. So we want to talk about 4 C's just for a few moments. The number 1 C, we always start out, with commitment. And I know we say, well, you didn't say anything about love. But love stands by itself. I want to talk about commitment. Commitment it simply means that you're not only committed to each other, but you are committed to the marriage. See, some people are committed to each other, but they're not committed to the marriage. Well, what do you mean? I simply mean that there are things that you need to do for marriage sakes. When you do things for marriage sakes, I guarantee you that it'll bless your marriage. Now, I'm committed to him. I'm committed to her. In other words, I'm faithful to him. I have no other woman. I have no other man. But are you committed to the marriage? Do you do things that will bless or help the marriage? Are you committed to that marriage? Because we get to looking at the person so much, sometimes we forget about the marriage. Do you go out of your way to do things that will complement the marriage for him and for her? So number 1, be committed to the marriage. The second C I want to talk about is communication. Now, I don't mean just talking to each other. Because when we talk about communication, the first thing we jump on, well, you guys just go talk. You guys just go talk. I don't want to talk like that. No. That's not what I want. Now, I'm looking for a listener. Communication is also listening. Not just talking to each other, but which one is the listener? Because when you listen, that's when you're going to get things done. See, a lot of talk don't get anything done if you're not listening. Hello, did I say anything to you? You can talk all day and all night, but if nobody's listening, you don't get anywhere. Let me help you with this. It's like a person having an umbrella out there in the rain. They're not getting wet, but they're still out in the rain. You got to ask them to come into the house. So that's what I mean by a listener. So the second C is communication. Third C is cognizance. Cognizant, to be aware. To be aware, to be alert. To the person's needs, his needs to her needs. A lot of times we're just not cognizant in our marriage. Hey, I got you, you got me, and we're doing fine. I love you, you love me. But we're not cognizant, we're not aware, and we're not alert a lot of times of each other's needs. A lot of times, this is why, quote, Jody comes into the picture. And he gets your woman. Now, he gets your man. You know why she got your man? You are not cognizant of his needs or her needs. So this is what we've got to have on our side, to be alert, to be cognizant of each other's needs. If you find yourself slacking, you may just lose out. And you don't have to lose out when you got the C for cognizant. Now, the last one I like is to be consistent. To be consistent, to be reliable, to be dependable, to be consistent. Let me tell you something now. Don't believe all that stuff you hear about, when you're running your lines. A good woman wants a consistent man, a reliable man. A good man wants a reliable woman, one that he can count on, one that's there for him, one that's holding on to him. Let me help you right here. Well, you know what a light bulb is. All of us know what light bulbs are. When you turn a light bulb on, it shines. Do you know why it shines? Because it's getting a consistent flow of electricity. When the consistent flow of electricity is broken, the light no longer shines. When that man or that woman is no longer consistent, there's no shining going on. So you got to be consistent to let your light shine. If you let your light shine, I guarantee you, if you use these 4 things, you're not only going to have a good marriage, but you're going to have a great marriage. Y'all be blessed.